day. I hope everybody had a great day. That's a scar, by the way. I don't know why that scar always looks so damn white. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody had a beautiful day. Had a good weekend. I hope everybody's weekend was whatever the fuck you wanted it to be. I got a couple of things I want to show y'all before we actually get into the R. Kelly. So anybody that wants to just only hear about R. Kelly, you don't want to know about none of the other things that I have to talk about. You probably want to go 15 to 20 minutes. You probably want to go 10 to 15 minutes into the video. All right. Got other stuff I want to talk about before we actually get to R. Kelly. All right. What up, Not Good? Ron, Durr, Damo Tuto. How y'all doing this morning? Look, man. I want to know why I can't have normal nightmares. I'm keeping it a buck with you. It's like, why can't I have the nightmare where people are chasing me, trying to kill me? Them shits is kind of exciting. Why can't I have the nightmares where, there's like evil shit? All of my nightmares is like psychological thrillers. The shit is retarded. Oh, man, yo, what up, John Soto, Jenny Lozano, Prince to me. I was thinking of like 3 different words at the same time, and then I was trying to read the name also, and I was having it's a long story. Prince to Amir, just being honest. What's up? How you doing this morning? How you doing, baby girl? What's up, Denise Cologne 86? How are you doing? What's up, Boogie Down? Yo, like seriously, like my dreams, like okay, so I'm about to share something with y'all. So I was like a little kid, right? So I don't know how old I was. I was like probably like a teenager, some shit, right? So I was having this dream, right? So in the dream, it was Halloween. And I don't know why it was Halloween. It wasn't Halloween in real life. So me and my friends were trick-or-treating. So we seen Freddy Krueger's house. He was just chilling. I'm serious. Freddy Krueger was just in his house. He was chilling. All right. I had this dream back maybe 30 years ago. How long ago? I don't even know how long ago. Maybe 20 years. I don't know how long. It was a long time ago. So Freddy Krueger was just in his house. He was chilling. I think he was like watering plants. I no lie, dead serious. Freddy Krueger was like on his porch area watering plants. So me and my friends, we saw him. Now understand that the whole entire like landscape of where we at, it's like, burnt down, tore down buildings, shit like that. It's like a wasteland or whatever, but there's buildings are still up. Anyway, so we decided to throw a grenade and hit the so we throw a fucking grenade at Freddy Krueger's crib, and a nigga come out trying to chase us and shit, right? So I'm running, and a nigga catch me. I'm trapped. I am trapped. So he goes with his claws and shit, and at the last moment, I said, I'm invulnerable. And he couldn't hurt me. And that was the first time. That was the moment that I stopped having nightmares where people could chase me. That was the moment. That was the moment where I learned how to control my dreams. Anyway, what up, Karen Brown? Who else is up in here? Who else is up? Mike Hurd. What up, Reno Bit? This is what I'm talking about. This is why I miss people sometimes. That shit skipped all the way to the bottom. What up, Reno Biz? Who else we got up in here? Deontay, how you doing today, my brother? Who else we got? John Paul, Gabriel Espinoza. What up, Turnpike? Quay, Brandy, LaDonna, Fire Chief, JR Swish. Wait. I actually know somebody with that name. Janelle Marie. I don't think you'd want to know, but Janie Lee Marie. No, that's not the name I know. Anyway, what up, big boy? But yo, the shit was crazy though. You understand what I'm saying? Like that was the moment. That was the moment where I learned how to control my dreams. Like before then, I was doing other shit. Like I ain't gonna lie, I fly all that shit. But that was the moment where I was like, yo. Anyway, so now I don't have dreams where I got like people chasing me, trying to kill me, or some shit like that. Shootouts and shit. I don't have those dreams. I have like psychological thrillers. I hate them shits. Those ones, I hate them shits. Them shits is all terrible. I said trick-or-treating? I probably did say trick-or-treating. Anyway, who else we got up in here? What up, Lambo, Rail Johnson, Tygul Gaiman? What up, yo? Reed Alexander, Jennifer Morales, Ontario, Canada. Shout out to Ontario, Canada. Yeah. Who else we got up here? Shout out to St. Louis. Yeah. Who else we got up here? All right, that's all we got. That's the only people I see. All right, so I don't drown either. I don't do none of that shit. I don't go near water. I can't swim. I'm not dreaming about water in my dreams. I can't swim. I was drowned 6 times in real life. Facts. Real life, I almost drowned 6 times. I saved myself every single time. What up, Lil Pug? What up, Daryl Edwards? I could swim to live. You understand what I'm saying? I just can't swim for amusement. What up, Lennox? A couple of things I want to show you this morning before we get into this. Wow, I got my fucking pocket. A couple of things I want to show y'all. Camden. I don't know. You saying you from Camden? I don't want to shout Camden out. You're not from there. First thing I want to show y'all. God dang it. First thing I want to show y'all before we actually get into this. Okay, so I'm gonna repost this too. I want to show y'all something. So shout out to Camden, New Jersey. Yeah. What up, Brandon? So for everybody that don't know, James Dolan owns the New York Knicks. For everybody else that don't know, a lot of the people who are fans of the Knicks don't like James Dolan. They want him to sell the team. But I want to explain. This is what I want to show this specifically for the people who troll the wrong way. There's a right way to troll, right? And then there's the way that you're asking to get dismissed. So I'm going to show y'all what happened first. Hold on, I'm going to share that bitch. Come on, finish up. All right, so I want to let everybody see what I be watching. I'm gonna tell you something funny right after this. Hold on.
Sell the team. You want to not come to any more games? Why? That's rude. No, it's not an opinion. And you know, I enjoy watching them on TV. Him, what? Bring up, yeah, him, hold him for Kevin. Hold him for Kevin. Hold him for Kevin. Sell the team. Anything I can sell the team? You want to not come to any more games? Why? That's rude. No, it's not an opinion. And you know, I enjoy watching them on TV. Him, what?
Okay, so first, shout out to James Dolan. He didn't say I kicked him out. He said blocked. Shout out to James Dolan. All right. Okay, that's one. Two is, yeah, he's kicked out for life. He's kicked out. He's not coming back to no more Knicks games. I hope he don't got season tickets. If we got season tickets, they're gonna take them shits from him. But check this out. And if he bought somebody else's season tickets, they're probably gonna take those season tickets from the person that he bought the tickets from. Because a lot of people, they'll buy season tickets and they won't, you know, go to all the games. They'll sell some of their tickets. You know, they might be out of town, whatever the case is. Maybe they don't want to see that team play. I don't know. Anyway, so what's so dope about that is I keep telling y'all, right? Freedom of speech exists. But just because it's freedom of speech doesn't mean that there's freedom from consequence. Did you hear what he said? He said, Joe, do you want to come in any games? And then dude was like, but that's just my opinion. It was rude. Why should somebody have to deal with your rudeness if they don't want to? I don't want to deal with your rudeness. You coming in and you be rude. I don't want to deal with you. So I just kick you out. I don't know what the problem is. You don't want to be here anyway. If you wanted to be here, you wouldn't have been rude. That's the way I'm thinking about it. Just so we could be clear on this. We're going into R. Kelly right now. I told y'all between 10 to 15 minutes. We're going right into R. Kelly. Give me one more second. But that's the way I'm thinking about it. If you wanted to be here, you wouldn't be rude. You're just being rude to be being rude. What up, Tiffany Thomas? You're just being rude, to be disrespectful. That's it. You see what James Dolan did? That's what bosses do. Bosses say you don't want to be here. Not a problem. I don't dislike you, but you got to go home. You don't got to go home, but you got to leave here. You understand what I'm saying? How he wasn't being that rude? He told the dude to sell his team. What if somebody came to your job and said, I don't like they don't work for the company. They don't work for you. They just come to your job where you're at and say, you know what? You should quit. What? You should just quit. You don't think that's rude? You don't think that's rude, Lambo? If somebody just comes to your job and say, you should quit. You don't think that's rude? Just come wherever. That's rude, Joe. That's rude. I'm a Knicks fan. That's rude. No, it has nothing to do with getting serious. That's rude. So you don't think walking up to somebody and just saying you ugly, you don't think that's rude either, right? Because it did get serious. You just disrespected them. But it did get serious, so that's not rude. Just walking up to random people like, yo, you ugly as shit, yo. I'm giving everybody fair warning. I'm really alert this morning. Both of them are rude. Both of those things are rude. I'm really alert this morning. So I'm going to be calling people on their bullshit. So I need y'all to do me a favor. We need more people in here. I need y'all to hit that like button. I'm not asking y'all to hit the like button because I love likes. I'm asking y'all to hit the like button so it can send out more notifications. Let's get into this. Let's get into this R. Kelly. One more thing before I get into the R. Kelly. One more thing before I get into the R. Kelly. We're getting into the R. Kelly though. Something could be true as hell, but that still doesn't, that it could still be rude. Nah, I'm just alert today. I told you I had a fucking, it was a damn nightmare. Oh, you wasn't here to witness that conversation. Nah, but it's rude. You can't go to somebody and tell them that they should quit their damn job. You can't walk up to some random person and talk about how they ugly. That's rude. Hold on. So a couple of people actually made it to, I seen a couple of comments today that I wanted to speak on. One guy reminded me of this, and this is actually how Homeboy got the tapes, I believe. Some of these tapes that people were talking about have been recovered from R. Kelly. They might have just have been stolen, and they might have been stolen on purpose. What I'm saying is some people might have broke into R. Kelly's crib to steal the tapes that they knew that he had so they could then, how do you say, extort him. Because dude pointed this out, and he's right. Yep, in 2017, R. Kelly's house was robbed. He did have, it was burglarized. That's a fact. At least that's what was reported. So it wouldn't be beyond the realm of belief to believe that the individuals that burglarized his house knew that he had these tapes and knew where they could possibly find the tapes so they could then extort him. So shout out to Crip Zoe. I like when somebody uses the comment section the appropriate way. I really do. Hold on. I got a couple more I want to point out real quick. Okay, here's something that has to do with Nicki Minaj. Hold on. This is one that's gonna be quick. Quick. So this person says, hold on, we jumping back and forth for a second. And also look at the way that they spell canceled. That is how people spell canceled on the other side of the pond. I was making a joke, kind of, when in the thumbnail I put 2 L's at canceled, because where all of this shit is happening at, they spell canceled with 2 L's. Anyway, sometimes I'll be misspelling shit because I'll be rushing though, so I can understand where the confusion could be. So check this out. Right here, they're talking about the Nicki Minaj albums, her concert tickets, and how now people are trying to sell their concert tickets that they already previously purchased. Right? Check this out. I've been telling y'all for over a year how they're trying to cancel, no pun intended, Nicki Minaj. So it wouldn't be beyond the realm of my. I don't think it's beyond the. I think it can be believable. That it can be believable. What the hell was this? I've never seen this before. Huh. That it can be believable, right? That Nicki Minaj, pardon me, that there's people that are sabotaging Nicki Minaj's concert as far as we're not going to let her have electricity in order to further diminish her position in music. To, I'm not trying to say force Cardi B to the top. Cardi B's doing pretty well, but I'm saying in order to just hurt her and move her out of the limelight, like that wouldn't be out of the realm of believing, because right here it says, I'm in Switzerland and people are desperately trying to sell their bought tickets for a lower price. Nobody trying to wait at the venue for 3 hours to get a show canceled. That's why people was even more pissed off than anything else. People was waiting there for 3 fucking hours just for the show to get canceled. That's crazy. There's another one, but I think the next one I wanted to pull up was on some, because somebody was on some real retarded bullshit. Hold on. If I don't find it like in 2 seconds, fuck it. Basically, somebody made a comment, right? And I just want to show you the way people think. I can't find it. I went too far down, so yeah, I can't find it. It was a good comment to here we go. Okay, so this is what I mean by some people, and I'm not trying to disrespect this individual, but this is what I mean by some people, they don't think before they talk, and they definitely need to sometimes not hit send. All right, so this individual, right? Read that real quick. I'm going to read it backwards. It says, they cannot go after him for child pornography because that's what they did before. For whatever the reason is, this person believes that if you get tried for something and you're found innocent, then you can go do that thing as much as you want from then on. That's what it seems to me like this person believes. That if they try you for something and then you're found innocent, right? That means that you have carte blanche to do that thing as much as you want until the day that you die, because you can never be tried for it again. This is what I mean by I don't know what's going on with people. There was one more that I really wanted to put. Now, this one right here, shout out to Tiffany Thompson with the donation. She said, "Mission my morning coffee and BBN fan. We miss you too, baby girl. We be going through it over here." I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, check this out. This mofo says, this is why you gotta watch your kids. Please, everybody, watch your kids. Okay, watch your kids. This mofo said he is a stupid one. Why videotape yourself messing and violating these underage girls? He needs help in the truth. He edited the comment. Why videotape yourself messing and violating these underage girls? This person doesn't say why videotape yourself. He actually changed the statement from underage girl from jailbait. He had jailbait initially. But that's not the problem with this He even tried to fix it. He was like, oh man, that's what I really meant. You see them fix it right there, right? So, but that's not the issue that I had with the comment. The issue that I had with the comment wasn't that he said jailbait. The issue that I had with the comment was he wasn't saying that R. Kelly shouldn't be having sex with underage kids. He was saying that R. Kelly shouldn't have been stupid enough to tape it. So that's the issue that I had with the damn comment. He's saying, R. Kelly, why are you taping yourself having sex with underage kids? He didn't say, R. Kelly, go find somebody that is the right age. And this is all assumptions because I'm not saying that R. Kelly is having sex with minors. I'm saying that's what he's saying. And I'm saying his whole statement isn't saying don't have sex with minors. His whole statement is saying don't tape it if you do it. Yeah, but I'm not going to say don't tape yourself. I'm going to say just don't do it. If you're not doing it, you don't got to worry about taping yourself doing it, right? Just don't do it. Hold on. So, Brother Jay, what's the random ass video? Where literally the name of the video is R. Kelly, and we're talking about R. Kelly. So what's random about it, Mr. J? If you do not answer, I'm just going to kick you. Because we don't do that. Murderers beating murders, becoming serial killers. Like, come on, use common logic. I have no idea what Soul Brother Jay is talking about, but I'm ready to engage you. So come on, engage. You want the dance floor? Put on your shoes. Let's go. All right, you don't want to engage. Okay, then. Give you a couple more minutes. Engage. You want to engage, right? Because I'm not sure what you're saying. So let me be clear on what you're saying. How about that? Anyway, so something else I want to show y'all this morning. Oh, so you're saying that if he beat the case before in 2002, then obviously he was going to become a serial molester. I'm guessing that's what you're trying to say. I can't argue that. No. I can't argue that. That makes sense. Yeah. No. What he said makes sense, but please make it kind, because if it seems like it's coming out of left field and I call on you, you better be able to defend yourself. Because I put niggas on timeout for saying some random shit and they can't defend their point. I don't gotta agree with your point, but you better be able to defend that motherfucker. Don't go to timeout and then be upset at me. You did it to yourself. What up from Vernon? What up, Vernon, Canada? Vernon B. Can. I don't even know. Are you trying to make it sound different because you're really not from Canada, but you're trying to make it sound like you are from? I don't know. Anyway, shout out to Vernon. Anyway, so there's another thing I want to get into, but we're gonna wait for that for a minute. Let's get those likes up. We got 120 something people in here. We don't even got 50 likes on the board. Can we get those likes up, y'all, so they can send out more notifications and more people come in? Not every YouTuber engages. Not everybody that does YouTube engages with the audience. I try my best to engage with the audience. That's why I kick people that just come in talking shit, that they don't have no substance. They just talking crazy. That's why I kick them. Because if I'm going to engage with you, I don't want all the noise in the comment section. You understand what I'm saying? Not everybody engages with their audience. I want to engage with you. So therefore, I got to kick people that just have random noise that don't make sense. All right, so I'm gonna tell you what I think about. Let's discuss this whole matter. Remember in 2017 when R. Kelly's house was robbed? I'm assuming that's how he got a hold of the tape. I'm assuming that's what I'm assuming. But at the same time, I think that every single person that comes forth with it, I think that every single person that comes forth with a tape and they can't definitively say when they acquired that tape, like, yo, I just got a hold of this tape last week. Like, if they can't do something like that, I think that they should also be held, because if they, let's say that they find out that these people's had this tape for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, that means that they were in possession of child pornography. And if they was in possession of child pornography, then hell yeah, they need to do some time. They need to be held up on those charges. But I'm not trying to prevent people from, oh shit, I gotta plug the computer in. Hold on. I'm not trying to prevent people from coming forward with proof and evidence. What I want to do is I want to stop people from having incentive to holding on to the tapes and trying to then, extort people. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I want. I want to. Hey, Young, could you pop your head up? I didn't see you come in. Could you pop your head up, Young? So what I'm saying is, I want to see, I don't think we need to stop giving people incentive. We need to stop giving people incentive to holding on to these fucking tapes. Because let's say if so they don't have, because they're extorted, because that's fucked up. Okay, first of all, if he's having sex with children, he needs to immediately be set on trial. We find out what's going to happen, period. I'm not talking about throwing nobody in jail. I'm not talking about killing nobody. I'm saying whatever the fuck happened, we need to immediately start taking people straight to court, and we need to sort this out. That's what I'm saying. Now, we need to stop the incentive that these individuals are having for holding on to these tapes so they could extort people. We're not going to allow you to extort people. If he did a crime, he needs to go do that time for that crime. We're not going to allow for you to hold on to that tape, get all the money you can get out of somebody, and then when you can't get no more money out of them, what you're going to do is you're going to go and fucking turn them in. We're not doing that. You should have turned them in when you got the tape so you could have protected that little girl. Back. I'm gonna tell you what it seems like to me. All right. I'm gonna tell you what it seems like to me. I could be wrong. And once again, I'm not trying to protect no pedophiles. That man sleeping with these little kids, he needs to get what's coming to him. That's a fact. Take him to court. If he could prove himself innocent, it is what it is. If they could find him guilty, it is what it is. Take him to court, sort that shit out. All right, so this is what I think is going on. I think that he has been paying these people. Okay, so now if one tape comes out, I don't think that. Okay? If 2 tapes come out, I don't know. I don't really think that. You understand what I'm saying? It could be other shit going on, right? But when 3 tapes come out and the 3rd tape comes out is the one that's iffy, it might not be him. Now it looks suspicious, because now if the first tape comes out and it looks like it can be him, if the first tape comes out and it looks like in the first tape it's iffy, and then in the tapes that came out preceding the first tape, if now those tapes are clear cut him, I don't think nothing of it. But I'm going to tell you what it looks like to me. It looks like he cut off the spigot. No more money. He's not paying out no more money for whatever the reasons was. Or he wasn't paying out what these people wanted for whatever the reasons was, right? Right? Wasn't paying out no more money. So the first person released the tape, had the balls to release the tape. And then that gave the second person the power, the faith or the energy or the whatever the hell they released the tape. I don't know who this is. We're not doing this. So yeah, my phone was ringing and shit. I turned my thing off because people, I don't know. Anyway, so that's what it looks like to me. I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like to me. It looks like to me he turned off the spigot. There was no more money. They threatened him. They threatened him. They threatened him. Then the first person went through with it. And then when the first person went through with it, and they saw the momentum, then that gave the second person, oh man, it's gonna get away from us. They released the tape, and then I had the third person, because the third tape is less, is the one that's the worst quality. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like that person had the tape where if we would have released this tape first, nobody wouldn't have believed it. Nobody wouldn't have. It didn't look enough like them. Nobody would have believed them. You understand what I'm saying? So all of this looks like some bullshit. Do I think he was having sex with minors? That's not the important part here. He's R. Kelly. What I'm saying is if he was having anything to do with these minors and it's proven that he was having something to do with these minors, every single one of these people that's just coming up with tapes out of the clear blue, they need to also be held responsible. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Do not let these parents and these family members get away with this shit, because there's better than a good chance that if he was having sex with these children, they knew and they were complicit. And that's my point, period. If you find R. Kelly guilty, then these people need to also be put on trial, period. Appreciate you, Go Run. I think they have enough solid evidence, actually. If shout out to Evil Eyes with the donation. Appreciate you, appreciate you, baby girl. Okay, so the first two tapes, they're saying it's clearly him, and they're saying he's clearly a minor that he's with. They're saying it's clear. So if that is true, they do have enough evidence. What I'm saying is that I don't even want to, I think that we need to move past that, because I think that we just have an epidemic where there's people that's always trying to, like, they know somebody has a problem. I'm going to tell you some funny shit. All right, so shout out the homegirl I'm about to talk about. So y'all wonder why I'm so iffy with females, right? I'm iffy as shit, right? Not for nothing, but if she's not special, I'm not going to be able to forget my ex. And if I can't forget my ex, that doesn't make sense for me to be with you. I'm just keeping it a stack. Shout out to Ladybug. That's not my ex, by the way. So what was I just about to say? So I was on the phone with some whole different chick, not her. This is before I even met Ladybug. I was on the phone with some whole different chick, right? So she lives in a whole different state. So she was talking to me, we was chatting it up or whatever, right? So then she sends me provocative photos, right? Nothing, like over the shirt type shit. Nothing like, no, over the shirt type shit. Nothing naked. She sends me provocative photos. So then she asks me to send photos back. What's up, Mountain Rain? How you doing today? She asks me to send photos back. My reply to her was, I don't do that. I don't do that. So then she tried to, like, I guess, make me feel guilty or some shit. I don't know. Like, oh, yeah, I don't think you got nothing. Nah, I don't got shit to be ashamed of. That's a fact. But I don't do that. You understand what I'm saying? Because no one is ever going to bring some shit up. Yeah, it sounds like a setup. That's a fact. And I know who put her. I know who sent her, too. Yeah, I know who sent you. So, if you want to know who it is, Ed, we was talking about that person yesterday. So my point is, we shouldn't allow for people to be able to hold shit over people's head. Like, extortion is a crime. If a person can prove that they've been extorted, the person who is doing the extorting should be put away. Extortion should be a crime. And if you extort somebody for more than $1,000 damn dollars, that should be considered, let's say, yeah, that should be considered a fucking felony, whatever the range of felony is in whatever given state. Never said I seen the tapes. I'm telling you what people are saying is on the tapes. How they gonna let me see child pornography tapes? You think any of us saw child pornography tapes, Rodney D? I'm putting you on the timeout because you're an idiot. You could be upset about it if you want. You're just retarded. That was just part of my language. I'm not trying to call you retarded, man, but that was just so stupid. You think any of us seen child pornography tapes? This guy, Rodney D thinks that we're running around seeing child pornography tapes. Just think about that. Everybody thinks about that for a minute. This is why he got timed out. Think about that for a minute. Just think about that. He thinks that one of us have seen, first of all, he thinks any of us want to see child pornography tapes. That's one. Second, now he's asking if any of us seen that. I don't know. I don't know. People just be talking, and then they're gonna get mad when they get blocked. They're gonna go all over every other YouTube channel talking about how Jack Frost blocked them. He's gonna do. He just said that stupid shit, yo. Oh man, yo, this shit is retarded. Charges should not be dropped. He should be going to trial. They should figure this out. Period. Charges should not be dropped. They should be going to trial. They should be figuring this one out. Period. Seen that, right? Like, what the? Let's call Ann up. They need to go to trial, and then we need to find out what they're gonna do at trial. Shout out to London. Yeah. Period. That's my position. Need to go to trial. Period. That's all. That's my position.
Party people.
So what up, yo?
What up, Mr. Frost? How everything doing? Excuse my voice, y'all. It's been messed up. I slept with the window open, and the air outside was like, "Yeah, we taking the vocal cords from you." So yeah, that's how that go. Shout out to R. Kelly for being caught, for being, willy-nilly out here, because now all of his role playing tapes is getting exposed. I don't know how all of a sudden people got VHSs of R. Kelly when this should have been came out, but you know how it go, you know, shout out to him. But on a lighter note, you know, at least if there was real victims, not saying there wasn't, but at least if there was real victims, they're going to get some justice, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, if he was out there being a creep, like they say he was, then he deserves everything he's getting. But, you know, it'll be another tape that come out soon. Then R. Kelly and make another fire song. Then we're going to have to pick what's more important, the fire song or the tape. And, well, you know, the fire song's been winning lately. So, you know, shout out to Kels, man. I just hope whatever he got going on, if he really need help or whatever, you know, he get that done, because it's kind of looking bad for him. Every other day, he getting locked up for all type of shit. He was jaywalking in '96. He got a speeding ticket in '84. They bring up everything. Yeah.
Shout out to Bronx Bomber with the donation.
Shout out to Alejandro. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Tiffany Thompson. Shout out to Kyla, a.k.a. Evil Eye. Shout out to everybody in there. Hope we, you know, having a good morning. We're going to have a good week. My voice going to get better throughout the day. But other than that, I'm chilling. How you doing, Mr. Frost? What you got going on this week? I noticed the last 10 days you dropped about 60 videos. So, you know, you've been doing your thing in that. But how you been doing, though, Mr. Frost? What's going on?
I don't know. No real complaints. I think that I need to call up a certain young lady and ask her out on a date. But other than that, you know, regular. See, so all right, so I'm like, I want to move fast but slow. All right, so when I'm dealing with a chick, like I want to move fast and slow. I want us to get to the point where we're not having an awkward conversation. You understand what I'm saying? I want to get past the awkward conversation point, and then I can feel comfortable. Because once I feel comfortable, then I'm able to be like I am right now. When I feel like a little bit like I don't know what the fuck this is talking about, chick. I was gonna say chick. Then it's like, you know what I'm saying, a little uncomfortable. So, like I don't be trusting chick. I told you about what just happened to me. Some chick wanted me to sit, and then after that, she was trying to get me to send her money for her rent. Okay, just so we can be clear on this. Just so we can be clear on this. I am not ever, and I mean ever, paying the rent at a place I don't live. I'm not never doing that. Okay, let's say you're my girlfriend, right? But I don't live with you, but I'm over there like 3-4 days out the week. I live there. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But let's say I've never been to your crib. Don't know. I'm not never doing that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, not never. And I don't care. Don't talk to me no more. I'm not never doing that. And that's where I'm at. So, serious. I ain't playing, y'all. So, I don't know. I think that's what she was on, but she was a cutie, though. I told her, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was a cutie, but I'm not doing that.
Yeah, but I ain't about to pay the rent. I have to do something else with that. But yeah, I feel you on that. But, you know, hey, if you want something, just go for it. At the end of the day, it's either going to be a yes or a no. So stop with the bullshitting and just be like, look, I want the sex and I want the relationship.
Yeah, but
I need both.
Okay.
No, you need both.
Okay,
you need both.
But I'm not gonna lie, because you on point with that. I do bullshit around a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do that. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so probably the last 3 or 4 females I actually dated, they all feel like they had to come chase me, and I'm like, that's not what happened.
No, I can understand that, but maybe it is. Maybe because you want to make sure they invested in you, because you already know you ain't gonna be bullshit.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so you don't want them out there being willy-nilly and playing with niggas. So you need to make sure they really want to fuck with you before you let the guard down and be like, all right, we good now. And I understand that. Chris Brown made a good song telling people that, you know, some people ain't loyal. Chris Brown made that. It's fire. Shout out to Breezy.
Yo, hold on one second.
Hey, shout out to the chat.
All right, hold on one second. I was just inserting in a commercial, that's all. All right, we could continue talking. Shout out to YouTube for putting that shit.
Shout out to the commercial breaks. Hey, but yeah, I feel you on that, Mr. Frost. It's like, Yeah, but at the end of the day, if you want it, just go ahead and go for it. You know, forget all that wasting time shit. It's either going to be a yay or nay. And, you know, then we go from there. But, you know, at the end of the day, if they fuck with you the right way, you good. So
hey, I call it today. I know I'm saying that, but I'm probably not gonna. But I'm gonna call it today. I know I'm saying that, but I'm probably not gonna. But I'm gonna call it today.
Or just stop calling them. Wait till she call you if you want to be willy-nilly like that. Two can play that game. You feel me? So if you want to do the reverse psychology, she gonna hit you up like, hey, where you been?
I don't think she's gonna hit me up.
Oh, well then you gotta get another chick then.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Falls for finding another love that loves her more than he loves her. But that's what it sounds like you want, just to make sure. I feel you. Nothing wrong with that. A lot of people need to know that they're loved before they get what they are, because some people don't want to waste time.
That's a fact.
There's nothing wrong with that. So shout out to the chat. We ain't wasting no time this year. No more wasting time. Go for what you want and goddamn put your all into it. 10 toes down.
That's a fact.
When you're out there doing your thing. Shout out to the chat. Hope everybody doing good. Shout out to Z. Shout out to Team Smoke. Shout out to everybody that come to BBN. You know, it's all love everywhere. Hope everybody good. Shout out to the mods. You know, the mod squad, we here. We're gonna get it damn rounded out. A couple more days, we're gonna be straight. The team here, everybody good. And the people in there that's not getting timed out for your corny jokes and your asinine comments, we see you. We just letting you sit there and look willy-nilly yourself. Just don't be disrespectful. Don't talk about killing Frost. And then you can say what you want. Other than that, I don't know what to tell niggas, but hope R. Kelly gets his mind right, and, you know, whatever happens with that situation, just hope, you know, at the end of the day, everybody that been hurt by it or been lied about, everything comes to the light. And, you know, that's all I can say about Kels. He's still the king to me. That's just me. That's because when I hear his music, I just erase everything else I heard. I just listen to the song. But I can do that and some can't, and I respect it either way.
Got a question.
What's up with you?
Okay, so did you see the video that I put out about the trolls?
Yeah, troll the trolls. Yeah.
But do I got a point? Because I'm looking at it like this, right? Look, this is the way I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it like this. We have people that have been trolling since August. We've had people like, I'm gonna call out Willie Calhoun. Shout out to Willie Calhoun. We got people that done made like 30 different accounts.
Willie, my guy. Shout out to Willie. He's been keeping it clean. Shout out to him.
Just so they control me every day, so I can't keep kicking every damn account. How the hell were they letting these new niggas control me?
Because they've been kicked and they can't stop them from trolling, so new niggas gotta take their spot.
Okay, but Willie Calhoun, I let him back, and I let a whole bunch of other trolls back. I've been resurrecting people from the graveyard.
Yeah, you have, but, you know, I guess Willie don't want to troll you because he think you was lying when you said you let him back, but he didn't. I had to tell him, nah, a lot of niggas, you don't understand how many niggas have been clapped. A lot of these people still hitting me up asking me, can they get unclapped? So shout out, and it ain't even my man Gutter. It's not Gutter. It's not DZ Kush. DZ Kush, my man, but I had to goddamn, you know, I had to clap him, you know, because it was getting out of hand. But it's a lot of people that's been clapped, and their main reason is, I don't know. I actually had somebody tell me that they son, not the guy last week that said his son took his phone, but another person wrote me and said they nephew took their phone. And I'm just like, in the United States or wherever, when your kid do something, if you're the guardian or the parent, it's your responsibility. So that's the worst thing ever, to blame your kid for something you did. And even if they did it, that means you teaching them to put ignorant comments. How's your kid like cursing niggas all the way out, and you get back on the next sentence? Oh man, my fault. I was hacked. I was hacked. Yeah, just please grow up, y'all. If y'all niggas people want to complain about us just blocking people for everything, and I ain't gonna lie, we got so tight with it. If you came here and say, what up, my guy? Maybe if you said that the wrong way, you was getting timed out. So, you know, we trying to find a medium so everybody can be good. Just know, if you ain't here saying dumb shit, we're gonna look at you for a while, and eventually you're gonna get blocked for good. And if you get blocked for good this time, just make another page. Just simple as that. And to all the old trolls and shit, you know, just don't let new niggas take your spot. Simple as that. This your blocks. BBN is your block to troll on. Do not let new niggas take your block, please.
Like literally, all people got to do is not be disrespectful and call names. How is that hard?
I don't know, man. Just yeah. Some people gotta be like, nah, motherfucker. They gotta put that in there. But you know, it's a training exercise, guys. Let's take it one day at a time to try to talk to people a little bit different, or at least try to get your point across in a better way without being so vulgar all the time. Some spots you can't be vulgar in. You can't go to the DMV and curse the lady out because you in line waiting to get your license. You ain't gonna get it that day.
Nope.
Feel me? So, you know, everybody just slow it down. Shout out to BBN, shout out to Frost, Morning Coffee back. Shout out to Zeke Black, Feed the Wolves. You hear me? Shout out to Team Smoke. You feel me? We in there, we chilling. You know, it's all BBN love. Love is love. Everybody know that. Frost, you already know. I'm about to get off the phone.
All right.
It's The Rock.
Let's call up Zeke.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up, yo?
Yeah, what's good?
Chilling. How you doing this morning, man?
And I'm chilling, man.
We talking about that R. Kelly thing. Anything you want to mention before that, or you want to go straight into it?
You see, he hate when somebody change the story. Until they change the narrative, they had a monkey wrench for him. The third tape.
Yeah. Yeah. Because, wait, talk about what we were talking about the other day. Explain to them, because they wasn't in the conversation with us. Explain to them.
What R. Kelly did was, which is rare, because nobody, definitely on national TV, that they don't do that. Definitely R. Kelly. He did a Billy Snow type of interview where he asked him a question and he really answered the question. You know what I'm saying? But put some emotion in it. And when he put the emotion in it, he was able to change people from talking about that to, yo, R. Kelly was bugging out and he was about to slap Gail, but nobody was talking about his case no more. He actually changed the conversation about him just going to jail, but just what he did on CBS.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And so as soon as he changed the narrative and had people not even talking about the fact that there's a possibility that he's on tape having sex with minors, then what happened?
He went into they snatched him up for child support. So you want to keep playing. And then
hold on. Then he made bail. And then what happened?
There's a third tape now. We got some more audio. Somebody's cleaning their bathroom and found that in the ceiling.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? Oh, they said they found it in the ceiling?
Oh, no, not the ceiling, but I guess somebody was cleaning their house or the attic and they bumped into the tape.
See, I think that this is just my opinion. I could be wrong. But remember, in 2017, somebody just reminded me about this too. In 2017, what ended up happening was R. Kelly's house was robbed.
Yes, you're right.
Now, who isn't to say that they robbed the house with the specific knowledge of knowing where the tapes were so they could then go to the tapes?
Yeah.
And then extort R. Kelly.
That's a fact.
So basically, all of these tapes that's coming out now, at least one of these tapes that's coming out now, I wouldn't be surprised if they had these tapes since 2017. So now look, if we could prove that whoever has these tapes had these tapes for some time, I think that whoever gave the tapes in should then be held for child pornography, for having child pornography. That's a crime in itself. Then if it could prove that, like, because I'm gonna tell you right now, if I was R. Kelly and I get and they get me you know, I'm not saying he did it, but he gets found guilty. I'm gonna try to get all of the motherfuckers that was extorting me. I'm giving the government all the information on them mofos. That's just me. Well, I wouldn't have did the damn thing in the first place. So let's say if he got caught doing something else, if I got caught doing something else and then somebody was extorting me over it, and then I ended up going to jail, I'm gonna expose it. So don't extort me, motherfucker, because if you extortion is a crime. You extort me, you already know how I do. I go public with everything. Y'all extort me over some shit, I'm going straight to the police. I'm keeping it a stack. You ain't extorting me. And I'm not giving you no money to begin with. So we just all gonna be fucked for no reason.
You're right. You're gonna get a dime from me anyway.
We're gonna get a dime. We're just gonna all be fucked up. I'm gonna be fucked up for whatever you extorting me for, and y'all niggas is going to jail for extortion.
Yeah. I just think, you know, this is what people do. So now, did his house really get burglarized all the way, or was that taken out the house for extortion purposes? I mean, that does sound. That would make sense if I knew that he had something that he doesn't want out there. Let's run up in his house to get that, and then because I got front child pornography could get you 10 years in the feds. That's a federal crime. You know what I'm saying? And it depends on how much of that he has. You know, I'll tell you, if the feds, out of all this, the feds has not picked up none of these cases. Let the feds pick these cases up, it's over for R. Kelly.
No, that's a fact.
That's the part that's bugging me out.
Why the feds ain't looking into it?
And he's getting sued for all this child pornography, messing with kids and going across state lines, and the feds have not decided to bother him. So is it that he's getting extorted? I mean, I don't know. This is weird, right? Like,
the case might not be as strong as they're letting the public believe it to be.
Wow.
And that's why they're going after him in the public. That's why he has the Gayle King interview. That's why. Because the case is not as strong as they're leading the public to believe it to be. Because if the case was that strong, then he did commit some crimes that are considered federal crimes. The federal government would step in.
Yeah. Because isn't child pornography really like a federal crime?
Yeah, I've never been extorted.
You got those type of, you know, in this day and age of online, and it's crazy. So how is it that...
Keep going. I'm sorry about that. Keep going.
He's not getting snatched up for this stuff. So that's like you're right. These cases aren't really strong, I think. You hear me? They're just trying to play off of public opinion. And you know what I'm saying? You get a jury of 12 biased individuals, they might just convict R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, check this out. This is the point that I'm trying to make also. And I'm agreeing with you, by the way. Think about it like this. How many times do we hear that the judge puts a freaking when nobody can't talk about it, a gag order in effect? Why is there no gag order? R. Kelly just saying he can't talk about shit, but there's no gag order. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why is there no gag order? Because they want to get the public against R. Kelly, because I don't believe they think that they could win the case, that there's enough. I think there's too much circumstantial evidence. There's not any hard evidence against R. Kelly. It's just any things can be explained away. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's how I was looking. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's not looking that way. Like I'll keep having these cases, I'll keep saying this, that, the other. But the Fed is not snatching none of this up. You're not even giving it. You're not even giving it a look. You know what I'm saying? Yeah?
Nope. Not even a look.
You're not running up in nothing, snatching no computers, you're not nothing. So you're right. This is basically a case of his word against their word. You know?
Yeah.
Even though R. Kelly does exhibit this weird behavior.
Definitely. Yo, hold it down for 1 second. Hold it down for 1 second.
But the age group that he's rocking with is like, well, they were 50 when He was 18, 19. So, boom, that didn't happen. It was 16 or 15 or 14. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they really got him for, or allegedly have him for, he's getting around those 8. Because I guess it's not illegal if you just say, well, fuck it, I'm 80 and she's 19. You know what I'm saying? So it's just sick. Like, most of these kids have been in his life for a while. And what makes sense is now I'm realizing how these guys breed kids. I have to think about this. He's an artist. So if you're an artist and you want to breed kids, you go, I promise a child a record deal. And a lot of times, you tell these parents and your child, take a voice, and they can get a record deal, and they can do, you know what I'm saying? I'm at the hospital point of view. You got to work. And if you do these record deals, and their parents, they assume this deal, and they put their kids in the care of these artists. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I think that this is what really, like, you know what I'm saying? I think this is probably one of the genders that be going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shout out to Ian with the donation. He says, shout out to the mod Squizzy. God. Okay, so this is my whole main thing as far as the whole R. Kelly situation is concerned. I think that until they start, because I'm saying it like this, as long as the government keeps allowing for people to just pop tapes up out of nowhere, that means that you're allowing for other people to think that it's okay to allow for their kids to be molested while they go and they freaking extort people. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah. They have to make it look like, they have to make it like this. So when you come up with a tape, we got to know why you got the tape. We got to know when you got the tape. We got to know how you came by the tape. If you can't have definitive proof or evidence how you came by the tape, and we can't track that tape, we got to be able to track where that tape came from. You understand what I'm saying? Because somebody, how's this tape 10 years old, 15 years old, 20 years old, and you try to tell me nobody never watched it?
That's a fact.
You understand what I'm saying? So we have to be able to track this tape. We need to be able to find out when this tape came up. If you can't track the tape and find out when the tape came up, we're not going to allow for you to use it in evidence. We're going to say that even if we go after the individual, that's still your tape. You had child pornography. We're taking you to trial. What that does is, and then all they have to do is prove that the person gave the tape to the authorities, and they're guilty. The reason why they need to do this is because we need to stop allowing for some of these parents, not all of these parents. We got to stop allowing for some of these parents to allow for their children to be molested just so they could try to get a bag from a fucking celebrity. Yeah, it should still be evidence versus Kelly, absolutely. But I'm saying that the people that gave it in, they should also still be held to some. They need to also. That don't make sense. How would the damn tape that is 20 years old? You're trying to tell me the last 20, and who has a fucking VCR? How did this guy even know what was on the fucking tape? Who even owns a VCR? Who owns a, hold on, show of hands. Who in here owns a VCR? Show of hands. Who owns a VCR? I don't own a VCR. Don't own a VCR? Own a VCR. Don't own a VCR? Own a VCR. Who owns a VCR? One Night owns a VCR. Mike Reed owns a VCR. Mountain Rain owns a VCR. Tiffany. Okay, so people. Oh, y'all got VCRs? Do y'all also got 8-track players? That motherfuckers. So VCRs are more prevalent than I thought. Okay, I'll take that joke back. There's a ton of people that own VCRs. No, wait, hold on. Not only do you own a VCR, who still uses their VCR? I guess that's the point. Who still uses a VCR?
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a throwback. They got that mechanism from, right?
Yeah, who uses a damn VCR? And he got an 8-track. Get out of here. It's an 8-track, not an 8-track. You don't even know what it is, Ontario.
Yeah.
How am I reaching? I'm saying who, like, okay, you might own a VCR, but that shit might be in a box somewhere and you don't even know if it still works. That's the point I'm trying to make. That's the point I'm trying to make.
So wasn't VCRs before VHSs?
A VCR and a VHS is the same damn thing, yo. A
but one was smaller than the other. I think one was.
No, that's a Betamax you're talking about.
Yeah, the Betamax. Yeah,
that's the little ones, and it was actually better quality.
Yeah, I was referring to the Betamax. The second one, okay, yeah, VCR, VHS, yeah, boom, there it is. So who the hell has that in 2017? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's my point. That who's using it? Okay, you got it. It's collecting dust somewhere. I got it. You try to plug the shit in, it's gonna start smoking. I get it. But who still uses a VCR? You know how remember you had to clean the head, the VCR head. You had to buy the actual VCR, the VCR cleaner tape to clean the head of the VCR. You understand that VCRs was high maintenance to keep them shits in decent condition so they could work.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's deep. So whatever they got, that's some old stuff, man. Because when was the last years that VCRs was in? 2000?
I don't know. Did they have VCR? Yeah. About 2000. The VCRs were still around in 2000.
Those are like the last years of that, right? Like
yeah,
2000, 2000, early 2000s. After that, everything was like DVDs, right?
Yeah, it's a fact.
Crazy, man. So whatever they got on the VCR, unless this guy has old technology, you know what I'm saying? Putting these productions together, like you said, they all committed a crime when they come to that because they looked at it as a crime. You know what I'm saying? So it's weird how it's just weird, man.
And that's why Homeboy got timed out when he came here and asked me, did I see the tape of R. Kelly having sex with the young girl?
Yeah,
it's a fucking crime. You asking me on live air, am I out there committing crimes against children, which I'm not doing. But what the hell are you?
Yeah, those are crimes, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's there's a sick world. I ain't gonna front. He does have a sickness, though.
Yeah,
he has a fetish for people.
His sister used to molest him from the age of 7 to 14. So
I see why
he has his own problems. You know.
Yeah, I see. I think his new girlfriend, how old is she? Like 20?
Yeah, he keep him around 20.
Yeah, that's that cute.
I'm not mad at him either. You got a 20-year-old girl. She's of age. Do what you do. Shout out to DJ Prankster for the donation. He said, keep it pushing for us and fuck these thoughts. Okay, one, I want to time you out so bad. Please don't pay money to call women thoughts. We're not calling people thoughts, all right? And also, we're not saying fuck them neither. You know, let's give love to the people who might actually be in that category. And if you're talking about Ladybug, you're definitely going to get fucking kicked. So you better preference that the proper way.
Shout out to Ladybug.
Shout out to Ladybug.
Shout out to Ladybug, man. If she on the check-in, she on the check-in.
I don't know. I don't even know if she comes here.
Yeah, this is, you know, Joe's is on a whole nother level. He ain't the only one though, but he do this every 5 years. So we notice that every 5, 6 years.
Hold on, time out. DJ Prankster, you don't have to leave. You're good. You don't have to leave, DJ Prankster. He's upset. He's upset. I just don't want people calling women out of their name if we could help it. That's it. You don't got to leave. Just please, let's try not to call women out of their name. When you see what happened, the first thing that came to my mind when you called a female out of their name, I thought about somebody I think fond of. So other people might think that same way. So let's not call females out of their name. Can we do that, please? Let's not call people out of their name. How about that? I know sometimes I slip up. I call people retarded. Or I might, what else I call them? Douchebags. I know I slip up every now and then.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I hope DJ Prankster ain't too upset. He's like, oh, man, Frost. What's up, just being honest with the donation? Damn, my back itch like hell. Because I be fucking having the hot water on my fucking back and that shit. I can't get lotion on my back. I really do need a girlfriend. If nothing else, to put lotion on my back after I get out the damn shower. That's a fact. Oh, that feels good. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Rush.
You can't go to, what's the name? Robert Kraft way. You might catch a case. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. I'm not trying to go Robert Kraft way. I'm not trying to go R. Kelly way.
Yeah,
I'm not. Oh, allegedly.
Yo, man, this new year has started off just different, man. You got R. Kelly, his shenanigans. You got Robert Kraft and his shenanigans. He been messing with Meek Mill so long. He said, "Fuck it, I'm ready to catch the case." You know what I'm saying? He done got jammed up. But
that's why they messing with him, though. What up, Gotti? Yeah. That's why they messing with him, because Robert Kraft be hanging out with the homies. That's why they messing with him. Yo, he be at the concerts, everything. He be partying with them for real. That's why they messing with him.
So you want to act like them? All right, you want to treat you like them. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's happening. But he a billionaire.
But you know what though? And I'm looking at this. You know what I think with him is?
I disagree with you.
Older man, his wife passed away. His kids is probably old, and he just want to live life, man. And I realized that we just gotta let people live life. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Like he don't want to be such a standard. Maybe he felt like for all my life, I want to do certain things, but I couldn't do it because of who I am or who my family.
The perception.
Exactly, and I think now he doesn't care, man. Like I won 5 Super Bowls, 11 Super Bowls, and I'm hanging out with these rappers, and these rappers got the strippers, and I'm going to black strip clubs, making it rain. I'm not.
Hey yo, check this out. This is what I think people don't really recognize or realize. He's probably been hanging out with these people way before he came public with it. You understand what I'm saying? He's been cool with these dudes. He's been hanging out with them. They've been people. But what happened was when Meek Mills got locked up and Robert Kraft came to his defense and went to go see him and all that. And this is just my belief. I could be wrong. When he saw how Black America started embracing him, he was like, yo, yeah, he felt a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more safe stepping out of, what his comfort zone might have been. It's a fact.
That's all it is. That's all it is. That's because they worry about what other billionaires got to think about. Like, yo, why you here? So now, exactly, he did something for the cause and the culture embraced him. Like, oh, wait a minute, that was dope. But that was dope what Robert Kraft did. I'm saying that was dope. We need people that's part of that system to speak out. It's sad because we have nobody at their levels that can do that. That can convince their comrades, like, listen, I know your grandfather, man. Believe me, you don't understand what these people's going through in these communities because y'all always been rich. Y'all been pushed away. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying? You become the voice of the people.
No, I'm agreeing with you. Nobody's making it a white-black thing about Robert Kraft. Nobody even said white or black not good. We're saying he's a billionaire.
A billionaire.
He's a billionaire. That's what we're saying. We're not making it a white or black thing. I don't do that. Robert Kraft is a billionaire. You name me another billionaire, that is not in the music industry, but is busy hanging out with hood niggas. You name me one.
Yeah. He enjoying life, man.
I'm never going to a wellness center anyway.
Yeah.
I said not in the music industry, R. Kelly. Jay-Z is literally a rap artist.
That's artist.
This is what I mean. This is what I mean.
Yeah, because they don't.
He's naming people in the rap. He's naming people who are supposed to be billionaires that are actual rappers. This is what I mean. Like, I'm about to get a guy timeout.
Nah, you ain't gotta do that. Nah, you ain't gotta do that. He just trying to hear it right, brother. You ain't hear it right. Yeah, that's not. He means like people that's sports. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying? He's specific.
Hold on.
He just said billionaires. He think about hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But hold on. I'm just gonna explain something real quick. Let me stay back on this guy's message because this is what happened when you come in and you ask for the smoke and then you get the smoke. Don't complain. All right, Mr. Kelly. Check this out. I said, and everybody heard I said, you can rewind it. I said, what billionaire that is not in the music industry is hanging around hood niggas? I don't like using the N-word, but that was appropriate to use it there. What billionaire who is not in the music industry? The first name he says is Jay-Z. The second name he says is Diddy. Then he says it's all about the fact that he's a white billionaire who owns the Patriots. Name me a billionaire. If he can't name me a billionaire because he wanted to, because he's want to act like, you know, this is, you're not changing the narrative in here, homeboy. If you can't name me a billionaire who is not in the music industry that hang out with hood dudes, I am absolutely going to give you a timeout. Name me one.
He said everything backwards. He said that backwards. But I don't know, man. He probably just said it backwards.
Mark Cuban? Mark Cuban.
He does.
Okay, Mark
Yeah,
Cuban.
he does.
But he didn't name it. R. Kelly didn't name Mark Cuban, though.
Oh, he did? Who he said? Oh, he didn't do it? He's the only other one.
Yeah, Mark. Yeah, you're right. Mark Cuban. I give y'all Mark Cuban. Y'all Mark Cuban. So you, R. Kelly, you just got saved by one night because you wasn't gonna be able to name one.
Nah, but you know what though? You know what? I realized I was talking about something the other day with somebody. You'd be surprised limited information people really have depends on where they're from. We talked about that yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like things that we might know, they might be limited to because we already know the age group of some of the people we're speaking to. You know what I'm saying? Like that's somebody said, when you say a VCR, they're like, what's that? What's the, you know, when you say the 8-track, I see some comments, what's the 8-track? So it's like, wow, you know what I'm saying? So now if somebody goes, I don't know what the 8-track is, that like a CD? A CD beats both fast, which is stupid or something because the 8-track is nothing like that, but we have to understand that a lot of people in our age, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Yeah, but I wasn't around during 8-tracks, nigga.
Yeah, we was around for that.
I wasn't.
I was around for that. My grandmother had 8-tracks in the house. I'm 45. She had the 8-tracks. Boom. She had the 8-track, the little the vinyl records, and those little 12-inch records, the little small joints, the 45.
Okay.
Yeah. But I wasn't around when that was really popping. But you know, the OGs don't do nothing the way that I go. You know what I mean? And her whole music center was based off of that music. You know what I'm saying? Like the 8-track had like the Motown hits, like Smokey and all of them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, now you're right though. But you know what I'm saying? Like I realized this, man, with this culture thing. We know how we've taken a lot of information before the computer era, brother. You hear me?
Yeah.
A lot of these guys are just getting information off the computer. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying?
And I think that might make it so that like just the way that we think is a lot different because we're used to having to hold more information. Because nowadays people don't have to remember nothing; they could just Google the shit whenever they need it. When we was growing up, we had to read encyclopedias and shit like that to get any kind of.
Yeah,
I hate encyclopedias, yo. I had a bookshelf with a ton of them shits in my bedroom. Man, I hated encyclopedias. But you know, that's what it was.
And that's deep though. I'm gonna ask you a question though. I sort of like that though. It's a versus. You know what? I think America wants to change, but like you said, a lot of people just don't want to put on the forefront until they accepted by. You know what I'm saying? But you're right. Robert Kraft. That be because he's old money. You know what I'm saying? He ain't this new money where I own Amazon and I bought 5 teams. I mean, he comes from generational wealth, right? The Kraft family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a different type of, like, he probably literally got family members that really, remember, they put their company off that type of labor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that was what was going on at that point in time in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we gotta get ready to go out.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a good morning up at the house all morning, man. This is a great discussion, man. I even got something out of the last 5 minutes, man. You know what I'm saying? Think before you answer a question. If you don't know this, don't say nothing. Don't just throw something out there because we don't know y'all. We don't know how old y'all are. We don't know information. So you say something, we're assuming that you're grown because we're grown. You know what I'm saying? Just be mindful before you throw something out there as an answer. No, at least be close to the answer. So then we try to clear up your answer. At least you have, okay, Mark Cuban. You know what I'm saying? So please, if you're young, this is the proper answer to this. I would have said that he just scorched my boots about the block. And they go, hold on, brother, I'm only 18. You know what I'm saying? I mean? And then he educated me. Sometimes don't be afraid to say your age, man, because just like we just said, we had to physically learn a lot of information we have. You know what I mean? It wasn't just Google. We had to read. We had to go to history class. We had to go on school trips. It was all physical work. Am I right?
That's a fact.
So with that being said, party people, just think before you answer something. And if you're not sure, you go, hold on, brother, I'm not that old. You know what I'm saying? Or I really don't know. It's okay. You're not stupid. It's never a stupid question, man. It's never a stupid answer. But there's a stupid answer if you answer something and then I ask you, okay, at least you clean your answer. You just sitting there stuck with an attitude to my F you, but it was all, you know what I'm saying? So just be mindful of that, man, because it's all about each one, teach one, man. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Frost don't really want to block you up, but he don't want to change his narrative either, which makes sense. So if you're a kid, we could be grown today. Then you go to another show, you know what I'm saying? Let's just be grown. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, party people, don't forget the PR Saxo. See how I'm going through, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget them. Shout out to the chat. Team Smoke. Feed the Wolves. I got love for y'all, man. I love everybody. You the blue people in the chat, man. Just talk love today, man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm watching somebody in the hospital going through it. So, with that being said, get them out of here for us.
All right, so first thing I want to say is shout out the Punch. First thing I want to say is no, Zeke is 100% right. We gotta sometimes be cognizant or aware that sometimes we're having conversations with people who just don't have information. And so just so we could be clear on this, that's not usually what my issue is, but I could see how that could actually give into what the issue is. The issue is usually people not being able to listen coherently. It's like, for whatever the reason is, people are, it seems like one of the skills that we need to start teaching kids in school nowadays is comprehension skills. I think that the internet has taught people a lot of things, but it didn't teach people how to comprehend. So I think often when we're having conversations with people who are in their, teenage years now, 20 and younger, maybe 22, 23 and younger, I think a lot of times what happens is they haven't developed the comprehension, the skills to comprehend as developed as somebody who's probably 25 and older, who's been in different situations or who had to do more reading. Reading is very, very, very important in order to be able to improve your comprehension skills. And also, some people just don't know how to pay attention. I'm not trying to go hard in on homeboy. No homo. That just sounded terrible. I'm not trying to go, at dude earlier, the R. Kelly guy that was in here earlier. Obviously, that's not the real R. Kelly. I'm not trying to go at that dude. I'm just saying let's measure twice, cut once. Let's pay attention and then respond. So my whole feelings on this whole entire case that is involving R. Kelly currently is I think that they need to hold these people responsible that's coming out of the woodworks with these tapes. The reason being is it just looks like more proof to me that he has been being extorted. I think that one of the main reasons why he had that outburst on Gayle King is because he is being extorted. Now, with that being said, if he actually committed these crimes, I think that they should go to court and they need to sort that out. I'm not one of the people that's like free R. Kelly. I'm not one of the people that's saying bury R. Kelly under the jail. I'm saying go to the court, sort all of this shit out, and then see what happens. Because at the end of the day, if there's enough evidence to believe that he needs to be indicted, then we need to go look into that. That's just my belief. That's what I'm talking about. I hope everybody have a good day today. Everybody, please enjoy your day. It's Monday. Anybody got any kids? Bring the kids home something. Spend some time with your kids today. Today's Monday night. Everybody's been spending so much time over the weekend doing who knows what. Spend some time with the kids tonight. When y'all get home, maybe eat dinner together. Tonight will probably be a nice eat dinner together night. Eating dinner is dope with the fam. I miss that so much. I really do. I really miss eating, having a family to sit around. 6, 7 o'clock, we have dinner together and we just talk and tell each other about our day. I miss that so much. So please, anybody that has the opportunity to do that, take advantage of it today. Go, I don't know. If you want to cook, cook. If you don't want to cook, go, I don't know, order some fucking KFC or some shit. How do I know? But just, sit around, ask your kids how their day is going. Be interested in what interests them. Let's try to build bonds with our family. Let's not try to push our family further apart from each other. A lot of problems that people probably might arise when they get older is because there was no bond built when they were children. A lot of people, they just don't have the time, work, single parent household. They just don't have the time. So let's try to build those bonds, because sometimes when we're losing, or when we lose somebody that's close to us, you can't really ever really truly understand the pain that these people might be feeling, that might be losing a loved one, until it's you. So let's at least give people love while they're here. Let me have my flowers while I'm here. That's all I'm saying. So let's try to build bonds with our children today, build bonds with whoever we have today in our life that cares about us, that want to see us win, that we want to see win, that we care about. Let's spend today building a bond with them. All you need is a couple of hours out the day. It could be dinner time. It could be dinner time. Have a meal, sit around, ask them how school, ask them about their friends, ask them about what they want to do this weekend. Be interested in what interests them. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.
Counterpart.